PACIFICA is an Argentinian indie rock duo formed in 2021 by the names of Martina and Inez, with influences ranging from ABBA, Tom Misch, Alex Turner and Hines. PACIFICA have made a home for themselves in the world of gatekeepers and the TikTokification of popular music. PACIFICA began after they posted Strokes covers on Inez's self-titled YouTube channel. It was only until their cover of Barely Legal, off the Strokes' Is This It?, went viral.
I didn't take no shortcuts. I spent the money that I saved up. Oh, mama, running out of luck. But like my sister, don't give a fuck. I wanna steal your innocence. Tell me my life, it don't make any sense. Strange man as I love him so. Why won't you wear your new trench coat?
So the girls found themselves in quite a predicament of sorts. Do they break this shit overseas, or do they just wait for the hubbub to die down? But it never did. It's not your average friendship turned band story. Martina and Inez met on Instagram at a stranger's request after running separate Strokes fan accounts. They didn't even know they lived in the same country or city until Inez invited Martina over to her house for a jam session. Inez remembers being really surprised by the age gap between them, as Martina was only 17 at the time, whilst Inez was 22. But despite the 5-year difference between them, the pair hit it off and realised they had a strong musical chemistry after it being pointed out by playing their first show with an Arctic Monkeys cover band by the name of Monopolio. With no band name and a show to play in 2 minutes, they decide to name themselves PACIFICA, after Inez's Pacifica Yamaha. So yes, the name is perfectly intentional, and I dare say it's a great band name and suits their sound really well. Then PACIFICA got an invitation to go to New York City, when 2 free tickets were offered to them by a guy called Parkside Patrick for the Strokes' New Year's Eve show. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the show was cancelled and Inez and Martina had 2 weeks with nowhere to go. Lucky for them, Inez's cousin Phil happened to have a place in New York at the time where they could stay in. And since he was also in a band, he said he would ring up the Bitter End, a venue in New York City, for PACIFICA to play a show. Inez and Martina thought that was a great idea, and off they went, to the place where Joni Mitchell once performed. They graciously made it a free show, and Inez got a mysterious text saying they would be bringing scouts to the show. There was a snowstorm and their flight got delayed, so they stayed in New York City for 1 more week and did a show at Arlene's Grocery, which is actually where the Strokes performed one of their earliest shows in 2000.
Protected by the saints in all 50 states. American minds dare them to be great. I'm floating around here, so I should know.
A fan called Taylor lended them her place, and when they got back home to Buenos Aires, A&R people were waiting for them for a record label called TAC. They were signed, and the rest is music history. It is the most DIY band story you could ask for.